Popular Canadian YouTuber Christmas List arrested while in Trinidad shooting his regular round-to-round vlogs. This has raised more questions than answers. What is Trinidad actually hiding based on some recent videos that was published on the Christmas List YouTube channel, which have since been deleted? Hi again and welcome. This is Links007 TV Let's Talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. We'll be right back after this short break.
What is your name?
Chris Hughes,
Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Who's your attorney at the law currently?
Gentleman right here in front of me.
Do you know why you're being held?
I've been given 2 reasons: promoting gangs and the not proper visa entry upon arrival.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links007 TV Let's Talk. This is the place where we discuss issues of national importance, global importance, other situations that are buzzing in the news. So Christmas List, Canadian YouTuber Christopher Christmas List Hughes has been arrested under the Anti-Gang Act. But before we actually get into the actual details of this, let me just give you a brief rundown of what Christmas List does on his channel. So Christmas List basically is a Canadian vlogger, and he has visited so many different countries across the world, including the wonderful Caribbean island of Jamaica. He has gone into the areas where people would not dare to traverse at times in order to actually shoot a YouTube video. So he provides content in that area, plus food and a lot of things that he have published on his channel. However, with the recent arrest of Christmas List, considering the fact that he has done this video in Jamaica, I've seen where he has done this in Kenya, I see where he has done this in Haiti as well. He has been arrested in Trinidad based on this. So many people across social media right now are in shock based on the recent development that came out of this, of the arrest of the Canadian YouTuber Christopher Christmas List Hughes. He has been in custody for a number of days. Whether or not he has been charged with any offense, that still remains a mystery to many. So the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Intelligence and Investigation, Suzette Martin, confirmed that Christmas List was actually taken into custody. As it relates to whether charges were laid against him, this remains a mystery to many. Hughes, who has been in Trinidad for several weeks, is a travel vlogger. His recent videos on gang culture and violence in Trinidad and Tobago had gone viral. They feature many locals openly bearing firearms and saying they are in a gang. Hughes was arrested on May 28. His lawyer, Christian Williams, has since issued a statement saying that he does not understand how the Special Investigation Unit can justify a fall imprisonment scheme in which an individual is brought in to assist with inquiries and interviews and not be permitted to leave upon completion. He further added that if Mr. Hughes continued to be detained, he intended to secure his release through a writ of habeas corpus. The Anti-Gang Act of Trinidad and Tobago says that a person who professes to be the member or leader of a gang, used to intimidate others to gain benefits, perform an act to gain gang membership, or is a member of a gang can face up to 25 years in jail. Anyone who guides, instructs, or finances gang members can face the same penalty. So the arrest of Christmas List have left other international social media vloggers upset, with some openly expressing their anger with the authorities in Trinidad and Tobago. So this has left many individuals shocked based on the recent content that was published by Christmas List on his YouTube channel, and actually has gained so much traction on social media. But it just goes to show you that some countries don't want the negative side of what is actually happening to be shown to the world. When you look on gang violence and the whole entire situation as it relates to violence, this is not isolated to Trinidad, it's not isolated to no specific country. Gang violence is in Trinidad, it's in Jamaica, it's in the United States, it's in the United Kingdom. It's a worldwide problem. So when they arrest an individual who is just trying to showcase this of what is actually taking place, and this is not the actual only country where he has visited and published such videos. These are the videos that the world needs to see. These countries are not a bed of roses, including Jamaica and many more countries around the world. in the United States, this is what is happening. This is what is being highlighted on many international media outlets. But the only reason why these individuals in Trinidad are having such an issue with this is because it's not CNN or BBC or some top international media host that is publishing this content. It's just because it's a little YouTube vlogger trying to do his thing, and Trinidad just want to cover the real truth of what is taking place in the country. When you look what is going on in Trinidad right now compared to Jamaica, it's a very sad story. And many people out there across the world always portray Jamaica, make Jamaica seem as if it's a worse place, including the United States of America. The United States of America portray Jamaica in such a negative way, when their country is actually the country that is fueling the crime rate in Trinidad, it's fueling the crime rate in Jamaica, based on the easy access to weapons and the transition of weapons through these Caribbean countries. It just goes to show you how this has escalated the crime rate in these specific areas. But what happened to Christmas list right now is a very sad and unfortunate situation, and it just goes to show you how these individuals in these countries just don't want the world to see what is actually taking place. But it doesn't make sense you cover it. That's why I like with Jamaica. What is taking place in Jamaica, it's not covered. International media houses have covered it. BBC, CNN, all these media houses have covered what's taking place in Jamaica. However, one thing with our country, we always try our best to portray the best part of our country, even though we know that the negativity is still surrounds the whole entire aspect of our culture or upbringing, the whole entire situation that the country is faced with. That is what is taking place. But with this in Trinidad, when you try to arrest an individual that is portraying the real facts that is taking place, without videos like these, people will not know the underlying reasons, the factors, what are contributing to these things that is taking place. Because when you look on these individuals who are part of these gangs, these are promising young individuals that could have turned their life in a positive part. And you have to hear their side of the story, why they turn to crime, because most of the times these individuals could have taken a better part. But is the better part there for them to take? The government needs to do more for these youths, because same thing that is happening in Jamaica, same thing that is happening in most parts of the world. And the corruption within the government organization and the government itself, these are what is fueling the crime rate in these Caribbean islands, including Trinidad and Tobago. So when you arrest Christmas list now, do you think that this look good on your country? It doesn't look good. And I want Trinidad right now to take a look into what they have done. Trinidad right now have just opened up a can of worms on themselves right now, based on the recent development coming outside of Trinidad as it relates to this breaking news. Christmas list would have visited a number of different places around the world and would have published similar content such as these that were published on the popular social media platform YouTube. All these videos that he published about Trinidad and the gang violence that has been taking place in Trinidad, these videos have since been deleted, and I can be almost 100% certain that he was forced to remove these content that he posted about Trinidad on his YouTube channel. But it just goes to show you how certain cultures are and how certain places around the world just try to portray themselves as if everything is alright. And if Chris did not went into these areas, many people around the world would not have known what is taking place. It's not like we want to place a negative stigma on Trinidad, but it's not a good look what is taking place right now in Trinidad as it relates to Christmas list. We're going to go over to what he had to say in relation to the story. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and have a blessed day.
Time is short and I'm gracious for the TTPS officers right now that are making me see you. I just need my instructions so I can write down my matters, because you know the international pressures upon us to ensure your safety in Trinidad and Tobago. So can you please tell me your responses to all the allegations you heard in Mark Wissan's Express story? Get you for news, please. I need your instructions. I can go to court in the morning for you by 10 p.m. That's my deadline date with the red officer with you. Please tell me your reaction to what you saw there.
Right. So first and foremost, this is the first thing I've seen. I haven't heard any of this from the detectives questioning me. No, I did not promote any gangs. No, I did not give advice to any gangs. No, I did not profit or exchange any money with any gangs. I asked questions to strangers on the street. Never was there a proclamation of gangs. Not every black man that's in Trinidad is a gang member. A lot of mention of gangs in these not in these videos, in this article. If you watch my videos, which are available for the whole world to see, you will see there's no mention of gangs. Again and again, I didn't speak to any gang leaders. There's no proclamation of gang leaders. Everything I've read in this article is false, period. I'm a man with a camera. I walk, I interview fishermen, I interview old men on the street, I interview restaurants for fun.
I went to Barbados and did the same thing for the UN last week.
Right.
I was in the UN conference with the 25 featured CEOs of the world, and I was in the streets with Redo, Bear, and no problem.
But my daughter's 9, she uploads videos to YouTube. That doesn't mean she works for YouTube. YouTube has billions of people uploading. It's not a job, this is what people do, period. They want the world to see something, they upload it to YouTube.
So do you feel like you're locked up abroad for no reason?
For no reason, no. I'm a tourist on vacation that films what I do. I also played basketball 2 days ago. It doesn't mean I'm a basketball player, right? I'm doing something for fun. I'm here as a tourist, and now I'm being locked up.
How did the streets of Trinidad and Tobago treat you, sir?
No, the best of the best.
Why did you say that, sir? Because the streets asked me,
Right.
say, are you a traitor and or not?
No.
Because they showed you the guns being dumped in the communities.
Right. And more important than that, now my life is, if I wasn't sleeping here on this mattress, if they put me in a jail, I'm in a lot of trouble. There's no doubt about that.
So are you concerned?
I'm very
If
concerned.
you end up going to the prison, are you concerned about your life?
I can't even imagine it, of course. And all for nothing. Everything I've seen, from fishing to Fortune Day to catching crabs to interviewing people on the street, everything has been uploaded for the world to see on YouTube. I don't have any additional information.
Did you not give them your phones to access your phones?
They have everything. They have everything.
Did you restrict them in any questions you asked them?
I answered every single question they had.
So what did they tell you next?
They have another set of questions from new people.
Who's the new
Today.
people, sir?
I haven't a clue. I don't know.
Because when I was here, they told you that you're not under arrest. You remember that?
Right. Last night before they brought me back here, they put me under arrest.
But the thing is also, they carried you somewhere?
We went to go look for my suitcase, and then we came here.
Did they ever caution you and tell you that you have arrest and until you had to go, sir?
Yes.
So why did they call me, sir?
They said they attempted to call you. It was late last night. They couldn't get a hold of you.
But I came in with 3 lawyers, sir. The counter-terrorism and we stopped trying to go, Miss Antia Smith.
Yes.
Did they try to call any of the other lawyers, sir?
Well, I didn't see them attempt anything. All I heard was they verbally said they've tried.
Because they told me that you're not under arrest, so I'm a bit surprised.
At the time you were here, I was not. Later in the evening, they said I was.
So did they question you before?
Yes. All day.
So they questioned you all day?
Yes.
Then when your lawyer came, they said that you're not under arrest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I need my instructions for my habeas corpus documents.
Yes.
Okay. So when your lawyer was here, they said you're not under arrest. Your lawyer left. They then question you. Is that correct?
They continued questioning me,
Oh,
yes.
so yeah, because they said they've been questioned all day. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. And then did they say who was making the allegations against you that you're promoting any gang?
No.
Did you see any immigration officer come
No.
to speak to you at all?
No.
Did they tell you that the Minister of National Security declared you as someone who contravened any part of the Immigration Act?
No.
They never brought an immigration officer to you.
Correct.
And part of your charges are breaching the Immigration Act of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
Did they tell you that they're acting under the auspices of the Ministry of National Security?
No. I was told nothing. I was given the document that you were provided. I wasn't explained what that is. I don't even know what promoting a gang means at all. That was never mentioned. The whole day has been questions as to what my videos were. Just regurgitating what is already on YouTube.
So what do you want me to at least make the court system know?
Yes.
What would you like? Because I'm preparing you for courts.
Yes.
I do not want to go to courts.
Right.
This whole situation makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Well, verbally, look, every officer that has been here questioning me one-on-one has said that this is part of the policy. If it were up to them, this would be a joke. It's a joke that I'm here. I'm loved in this country. I want to keep it that way. I've done nothing wrong. I have documented no different than I document in any other country. Every other country loves me. seems like it's a political ploy for some reason. Somebody in the government is upset.
People tell me some of politics. I think I don't understand what's going on with politics.
Right.
No, you know about the dragon deal?
No.
Okay, fine. No problem at all. Because I don't know what's going on either.
I'm a tourist going to every country in the world. I bring a camera with me. I film what I see, the good, the bad, the ugly. I upload it to YouTube.
So that's